Hello everyone, all the Z Global members. So today our Z100 Plus class, we're gonna watch a movie. So what is the movie? The name of the movie is Godfather. Okay, so listen the songs, you know the music, right? Okay. So I'm inspired by this music and the movie a lot, and also I try to create a series of something like very cool. The mood is very cold and warm, and the character is like a godfather. Alright, anyway, so let's see the photos here. So today we're going to do some editing about these 4 photos, but before we go to post-production, I talk a little bit about the pre-production. So what kind of lighting I use. So I mentioned before, this is like a cinematic lighting. So when I'm shooting this one, I'm using continuous light. So the light with the color gel. So I'm using 2 to 4 continuous light to create different shots in this series. So the continuous light also with the full CTO and with the blue tone and also the orange tone. So we have blue gel and the orange gel stick together in front of my light. So this is the LED light, and that's what I like, is what you see and what you get. So if you have a LED light, so you can try, no matter it's a small or a big one, so you can try to use the LED light and then to try to use some different gel, color gel, and stick in front of the light and to see what happened. And also in here we can set our Kelvin to manual. So I'm trying to set my Kelvin to around 208 to 2008 to 3000 Kelvin. So I think this is a quite beautiful color, like you can see from my screen here. So 2 different kind of light tone, and I like the blue and warm mixed together, as you can see from the masterpiece here. So it's tell the feeling of the ambience. One is very cold outside the car, so you can feel if you stay outside the car, it's very cold, and also raining, so you can see the water, the drop of water, so on the glass, and mixed with the blue color is going to tell the feelings very cold and very moody. But inside the car, I'm trying to use a warm tone. So I love the cold and warm mixed together because of the contrast of color to bring out the dramatic effects. Okay, so as the result in the photos, I very satisfied, and also I love the feeling from the character as well. So when you look at the bride and you look at the grooms here, so it's like, wow, it's like one of a kind. It's not a normal wedding photos. It's like more like a editorial, like a special concept storytelling in the series. So you can see what happened in the car here. So actually it's a more photo in one series, but I choose this 4 for you guys. Alright, so it's not only 1, and this time we have 4. So in here, this is actually the result from Lightroom, and it's perfect. Okay, so it's perfect. So when we shoot, what we see, what we get from the LED light, and you actually already know what happened. The color, the contrast, you can see from your LCD screen, from your camera, and also you already know the depth of field as well. Like I'm using 1.8 for all the shots. Okay, so for all the photos here, so 1.8 35mm, so which is my favorite, one of my favorite lens. So I like 35mm because of the cinema, the ratio of cinema result. So when you look at the movie, most of them, so they use 35mm to film movie. A lot of time they're using 35mm. So I think this is not so wide, not much distortion, and also at the same time you can have the whole scenes to tell the location and tell the environment, the ambience. So I like the 35mm very well. So this time I use 1.8 because I want to tell the mood, the feeling. So it's just like a movie. It's just like you watch the photo in cinema. So this is what I want to achieve. This is what the result I want. So, and I love it a lot. This whole series I love it a lot, and it's very special. It's something like special series to put in the albums and for the clients. So when you have something like this as a portfolio, and you can show to your clients that what you can do for them. So it's not just pose, hugging each other, look at the camera and smile. It's not only the kissing. It's not only go to outdoor and some garden, walk around, running every way, and then playing each other, having fun. Okay, it's something more. It's something more. You plan before you shoot. So I plan this before I shoot. So it's like I can get some inspire from the customer, the client as well. Like the clients, they like to watch movie. They like the movie of Godfather, and also from their character, they are more to elegance, actions, and also they have their unique, okay, from their character. So like you look at this image. So this is what we can do. Okay, we can try to do some customization for our customers. I think if you have some special series of these photos, put inside the album, and you can go for competitions as well. And also there's an albums category in some competitions. Alright, I know in WPPI or in others, they have the albums competition, so you can tell the story in the album. So this is what actually, as a professional photographers, we able to bring out the story from the albums. Not only one photos, but also we can bring out the story from the whole series, the whole albums. So I think this is very important. Before you start editing, make sure you go to download the raw material files, okay, for all these 4 images. And also there's a PDF workbooks. So the PDF workbooks, alright, is here. So you can download the PDF workbook, and you can see here there's a camera setting, also the diagram here for you to know what the direction of my camera and also the direction of light. So the direction of light is very important for all my masterpiece. So because we cannot change the direction of light in Lightroom and Photoshop, any kind of software, we cannot change the directions. So what we need to do is we have to be very careful about the direction of light when we shoot. Okay, so when we shoot, so the diagram is for you to study about how I set up my shoot. Okay, so you can see here the first shoot, how is the light with the blue gel and the orange gel. We use a full CTO here, so I have right down here the LED with the full CTO. Okay, and the camera setting, you can see ISO 2500, okay, 2500. So you can see it's quite high, but still nice, still very good quality. Okay, and you see here 100-second, okay, f1.8. So actually my whole lighting situation is a low light situation. So you can tell here I'm using 100-second only, and I already opened the biggest aperture here, 1.8, but my ISO still go to 2500. So you can tell the whole situation is quite dark. And also, of course, I'm shooting at the night time. I don't want to go any higher for the ISO, so I think 2500 is good enough. Okay, it's good enough. And let's see the next one. You can see the next one here. Okay, so this is a 2 subjects here. One's groom and the other one's bride, and you can see they're sitting in the car. My camera is outside of the car, okay, in front of the mirror. And also you can see we've got 2 continuous light with blue gel and 1 main light which is orange gel, and we have 1 ambience light from outside. Okay, so the ambience is from the street. Okay, from the street there's a shop there, and the shop has some light there. So this is the ambience light. So you can see the hands here, there's some light reflect to the subject. So which is nice, because the ambience light help to fill in the shadows. Alright, and the next one you can see here, okay, the bright alone. Okay, the bright alone. So this time I'm sitting in the car and I shoot in the car. Okay, and also you can see here the face, actually we have some light which is from the ambience. Okay, this time we have the face light from the ambience. Make it bigger. Okay, and behind we got 1 continuous light, the LED with blue gel. Alright, blue gel. Okay, so the next one we have the bright alone, the groom alone, sorry, groom alone. Okay, then I like the 1.8 effect, so you can see the background here is a little bit blurry, and that's, I feel the depth of field is nice here. It's very nice from the f1.8, and 2 light here, 1 light from the blue gel and the other one from orange gel, which is my main light for the skin tone. Most of the time I use orange light because of I want to preserve the skin tone as well. So alright, so we have the beautiful blue color on the face as well. You can see the rim light. I like some rim light from the blue color, the blue light. So it's make more dramatic. So when you look at this, wow, it's like a cinematic effect. Okay, from the whole images. Alright, so this is the all 4 photos, the images in one series. Okay, so alright, I love it so much. I hope you love it too. And so if you're ready for your raw files, now we go for the post-production. Alright, so let's do it now. So let me close this. Okay, we go into Lightroom first. So first thing is we go to develop, and let's do the first images. Okay, so this is my first images. So let me go to the reset. Okay, so this is already done in the Lightroom. So let me show you the before and after here. So actually it's not much different. You can see here the blues, I changed slightly, adjust slightly, and also the skin tone brighten out a little bit, and you can see the drops here, the drops on the glass. So the drops on the glass, I make it a little bit more highlight. Okay, so nice, very nice. Okay, and you can see this one. So this is the before and after. You can see here. So most of the adjustment, I try to make my skin tone brighten up a little bit more. Alright, so because of the original is quite dark here. Okay, you can see from the image. Alright, so let me go for the first one. So let me go for the first one. So you can see here, let's do the reset. The first thing is, I think I use a 2008 what is that, the temperature. So let me change to 2008. Okay, so 2008. So I got a little bit more blue color for this one. Okay, the shadows, so a little bit of shadow enough. So because of when we have some half face in the shadows, so I want to see a little bit more details. So that's why I try to make it 50 for the shadows, 50 for the shadows, and I think the highlight will just remain from here. Okay, for the clarity maybe, okay, a little bit 5. Okay, 5 enough for the clarity. And go to the next one. Okay, here. So we are going to the saturations and luminance. So first thing is the luminance for the orange channel. So you can see orange channel here. Because of we want to brighten up the skin tone. Alright, so brighten up the skin tone and a little bit of red, I think. Alright, so nice. Okay, good. And at the same time we can add some orange. Okay, we want to add some orange. I think by 10, okay, by 10 is good enough. So now we're going to the blue color, so we can lighten up the blue also. Okay, try to brighten up a little bit so you can see the highlight on the drops. Okay, so yes, the highlight on the drops here. And also I think we can change some hue, so we can make it a little bit of cyan. Okay, I think this is cyan or aqua, so and make it a hue to our left side -10. Okay, -10. So I like some cyan and blue mix. Okay, and the saturation maybe we go also try to -10. Alright, yes, alright, it's good. How about the orange and yellow? So saturation yellow, okay, it's fine. Red, okay, I think red by 10. Yellow, okay, so the yellow is the here. The rain drops, okay, the rain drops here. So we can make it a little bit more. So I make it 80, okay, 80, and I try to make it a little bit more orange. Okay, so I think it's better. -30. Okay. So this is how I playing with the color. Okay, how I playing with the color, and I think it's fine here. Let's go for, I think, color grading. We don't need this one. Okay, let's go to the noise reduction here. Okay, so the detail. Okay, go to detail, and you can see here there's some noise. So we might need some noise reduction. So let's do for 30. Let's see. I think it's good. Okay, a little bit of noise I think is fine for this kind of shots. Okay, so 1.8. You see my focusing is off to here. Okay, so it's okay, fine. Alright, so I think we make it 50. Okay, for this one, sharpening 50, and noise reduction we change to 40, a little bit more, slightly more. Okay, 40 for the noise reduction, 50 for the sharpening amount. Alright, so let's go for the next one. Okay, I want to show you the calibrations. So I want to make more vibrant for this, so I try to create the blue primary and go to saturation here, increase the saturations. So let's see how is the result here. So we can desaturate and more. So maybe we make it a 15. Alright, 15. Okay. So this is how the whole things look. Let's see the before and after. Okay, I think the color is off a little bit. So let me check with the temperature here. So maybe I need to go to 3000. Right, so let me change to 3000 temperature. So I think more warm for this is nice. Alright, and orange is good. I think this one we make it back just plus -10. Okay, the hue of yellow. Okay, -10. Yes, slightly higher, and the light here 10 and more light. Good. And the hue here, I think we change a bit to the warm color. Okay, so just make it 15. Change the hue. The orange is too red, so I make it a little bit go to yellow, so which is not so red. So when you see here, so this is red, right? And in the middle is also a bit red. Okay, when you look at here the raw file, so I make it 15. Okay, make it 15. I think it's good. More natural. I can see more natural here, and the saturation here I can make it 20. Okay, more color. All right, it's beautiful. Good, perfect. Okay, and okay, wait. I think this one's too much. Okay, we bring back to 10. Let me see. All right. Okay, this is good enough. So the before and after is ready, right? So it's ready, beautiful. So we are going to Photoshop later. So I'm going to make this one same copy. So I'm going to copy the setting. Okay, copy the setting and go to the next one. Let me see. Can we paste the setting here? Same setting, okay? Because it's the same series of photos. So let's do the same setting for the whole series. Alright, so you can see a slightly different and contrast. So let me see how we can do some adjustment here. Okay, let's go through the basics here. 3000, I think it's fine. Okay, I think this one we need more shadows. Reduce some highlights. 30, 75, and I think we need some exposure, higher exposure. So the clarity, I think this one we remain to 0. It's 0 clarity. And to have some dark as well. Alright. I think it's good here. So the problem is the luminance. Behind you see blue is overexposed, is drawn out. So we need to reduce the blue, okay, from both sides. Reduce the blue. And how about the yellow? Okay, the yellow is not much. Okay. And the orange. So orange is the skin tone here. So I think we don't need too much orange. So but 30 is fine. And the red is the dress, the red dress. Okay, 25. Alright. So I want to go back, turn back to the red channel. Okay, also turn back to this one. Alright. So this one I try to make it 2008. Okay, 2800. Alright, so 2800, and let's see the calibration. Can we make it more? Yes, okay, we can make it a little bit more here, 20. Alright, so go to the tint here. So I want to make it a little bit, you can see the difference. This is blue and red, so I want to have some green tint to balance it. So to have the, you see the leather of the interior, and also some skin tone. So I make it -30. Okay, -30. Good. Okay, so now what we do is we're going to increase some lights. Okay, increase some light here. So let's go up here. Okay, it's nice. Very nice, right? So let's see the before and after. Okay, so I think we need some warm color, maybe 2900. Okay, good. So make some vibrant a little bit more, so you can have some more blue. Okay, more blue. Right. Okay, so I think it's very good enough. So when you see the post process in this kind of photo, we don't need to do much. So that's it, it's fine. Alright, so let's go to the next one. So most of the time we go to adjust the skin color and the face. Okay. Alright. Okay, now here you can see here is really nice, the light on the face. I like the highlights, very soft. Alright, so let's go for the temperature here. Okay, this one I need more blue on the glass. So you can see the before. Okay, so this is the before, and the glass is not blue enough, so we make it 2600 temperature. Now it's good. Alright, and let's go to the highlight and shadow. So we can we reduce some highlight here? Yes, and also the shadows. Okay, good. Okay, not too much. So because I want to not too much the details in the shadow, because it's nice, it's nice enough. You can see the hair here, the highlight, everything. So if you do too much, I think it's I don't like something is too clear. Like this is too clear for me. So when you go watch a movie or cinema, in the cinema, you don't actually can see something like this. It's too much. Okay, it's too much details in the shadows. So shadows remain the shadows. So like this, something like this. I think we make it 35, right? 35 shadows. Okay, 35 shadow, and we can bring a little bit more exposure, 0.2. Okay, so more light to the whole image, and go to the what is it? 0. Alright, and go to the next one. So we have the clarity. I think we don't need clarity here. Texture we don't need. Okay, so we don't need. So let's go to the darks. Okay, so maybe we can have a little bit darks to brighten up the dark, but not too much, just by 10. Alright, okay, darks by 10. Alright, so now we go to the color channel. So let's see the orange gel here. So maybe we can, let's see. Okay, I think we have enough light here, so remain to 0. How about the reds? Okay, the red can be a little bit, and the purple. So you can see the purple and the magenta is also affected the skin color. Okay, a little bit of skin color. So we might need enhance a little bit like this. 5.5. Okay, I think 5.5 is good enough. Let me check the hue. Maybe we can go some blue. Yes, so you can see inside the car and behind is blue, and also the magenta. So magenta is not much different here. So we make it 0. So later I show you I use some filter to do the editing for these photos. Okay, let's go to the next one, color grading. No, I want to remain this color. So let's go to the noise reduction. So this one also, we try to make it 40 noise reduction. Alright, let's see how. Yeah, it's nice. And I think the sharpening, okay, sharpening 50. Yes, it's good. Alright, so let's go to the next one, vignetting. So I want to show you some vignetting here. Maybe we can do some vignetting. Let me see. Okay, not too much, so but just a little bit by 10. Okay, so you can see here. So this is my vignetting setting. So the amount first -10, okay, -10, and then midpoint make it 0. Okay, so because we want to focus on the midpoint, so we make it 0. So the gradients for the vignetting is very look natural. Okay, and the feather 100. So if you don't do 100, it's going to be like this. You can see the round shape here. Okay, so make it 100%. Okay, feather. So you can't tell actually there's a vignetting in the photos, so it's still nice. Okay, it's not too much. So before, after, before, after. Alright, so let's go to the calibration. So this time I want to increase the blue primary saturation. Okay, so you can see have more blue, more color. It's nicer. Okay, nicer, and it's good. So if you want to reduce this one, I don't know, I may be going to make some adjustment for here. So later I'm trying to use some filter, because I think I don't like some blue color like this on the face. So later I'm going to change this a bit. So now I'm going to show you this one. Alright, so the retreated filter here. So I want to make it here a bit more warm, and also darker a little bit, like this. So less contrast. Okay, so I want to make it darker a little bit, and warmer a little bit. So the temperature here is a bit warmer, so you can see this is what the area. So you can see I try to adjust the area there, and go back. So this is what I want. The shadows. So the shadows, see the shadows. Shadow is too much. So like this is enough. Maybe a little bit more. 25. So I think it's good. Let's see how before and after. Right, so you can see I adjust the skin tone as well. The skin tone of leg here. This is too white, so like this. Right, like this. And actually we can do this darker a little bit more. So we more focus on the face, not the leg, because the leg is too close to the lens. So when the leg too close to my lens, and also the brightness is brighter than the face, it's going to a distraction for my face, for the face. So I think the face is still the main point for the audience. So we darker the leg a little bit by this one, the graduated filter. And go to the next one. We add one more. One more filter here. So we try to make it here. So you see here, this is too bright on the door. The car door is too bright. So we try to make another one here. And this time we are going to also darker here. And we go up a little bit. Right, and darker a little bit more. Yes. Right, and the shadow, I think not too much. Not too much shadows. Because when we reduce the contrast, see the contrast will be minus 100. So this is contrast. This one will be minus 100 because of we're going to do this one, the exposure. So when we try to minus 100 the contrast, so actually you have more details in the shadows, right? Am I right? So when you have more details in the shadow, and also you softer the shadows, so which is I softer the shadow here, is not look so hard feeling and not so contrast. So I want something that is not so important. Also I make it more softer. So I want some contrast on the subjects, especially the half body and the face. So the other area I want to have a little bit softer. So you see I minus 100 for the contrast, but when you minus 100 for the contrast, it's going to be a little bit brighter. So I use the exposure like this. So I try to make it darker. And yes, alright, so let's see the before and after. You can see here, so you can see the whole images is like your focus point is on the leg, focus point on the door, and then you go to the face. So but now we make it straight to the face, straight to the bright. So this is how you can use the post-processing, the editing to enhance, to try to fix up the distractions, the light, the bright area. So we want only main point, which is the subject, the face. It's going to be the main focus for the audience. Alright, so done. Alright, let's check. So you see, very nice. One more thing before I check, I want to try this one. So let me do this one, the radial filter. So we click the radial filter and we try to make it all go back to default. Alright, so what we're going to do is we try to make one filter here. One more time. One filter here. And something like this. Okay, I hope it's work. Okay, so what we're going to do is this one we can try to change the temperature. Okay, change the temperature. Yes, okay, it's work. Okay, it's work. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay, and make it more warm. Alright, and we can do you can see it's too much warm, right? So we can make it a less saturations. Okay, less saturations here, and then we can try to, I think it's too magenta. Okay, change the theme here. Alright, so we have warm. Okay, also I think less saturation, more. Alright, so let me zoom out a bit. Let's see and check. Okay, not bad. Okay, let's make a less contrast and darker a little bit. So I think this one we go back, remain to 0. Okay, remain to 0. The theme. Alright, so I want to make it 100 and see how. Okay, I think it's not bad, it's good. And this one, let's go to more, -80. Okay, -80. Okay, zoom in again. So I want to bring here a little bit. Alright, and make it narrow a little bit. Okay, so what we do is here, because of we are left, we try to make a less saturation because we don't want the blue color, and we can actually add color here. You can see the color. Okay, now this one, something new for you guys. So the color, you click here, and I want to add the color. You can see here, right? Okay, so we add a bit more. So you can add blue, you can add any color, so it's going to have the changing here. So we add warm color, of course. Right, and do yellow a bit. Right. So let me see the before after. Before after. Alright, it's warm. Okay, I think it's too big here. It's affected too much. So we make it smaller. This one is smaller. Good. So let's check again before and after. So this is before, okay, and after. Alright, so we fix the skin tone by this, okay. So I think it fixed 80%, okay, here. Okay, so zoom out. Nice, okay, not bad. Alright, so I think it's good. And what else? So if you want to enhance the face here, so same thing. Okay, we can enhance the light by this. Okay, so saturations, okay, it's good here. So we can enhance the light on the face. Okay, like this. We go to the highlight. Okay, highlight. So we pump out the light and also the exposure here. Okay, for the this. Yes, alright. So this is how we can lighter the face as well, and make sure you make the feather. There's a feather here 100. Okay, feather here 100, and we make the invert because we want the light inside the circles. Okay, it's not outside the circles. So let's see the before and after here. Okay, so the before and after. Alright, beautiful. It's very nice, very nice. Alright, so done here, and you see the overall. Alright, there's a mood here, and the face is more clean. Okay, again, depends on this one. Okay, and if you feel that the skin tone is not enough, it's too pale, you can increase the vibrance here by 20. Okay, so I increase the vibrance here by 20, right? And the blue, I think I want some highlight on the blue. Okay, reduce the blue so that we have more highlight. You can see here. So when your saturation is too much, you don't see the highlight. So we reduce this one. Reduce more, minus 20, and at the same time we go for the blue primary, increase the blue primary. Right, 42. Okay, it's fine. It's good. And anything else? And the vibrance. Okay, vibrance. I think we try to make it more here. Okay, I like the vibrant more here. 35. It's good. Bravo. Right. Okay. Good. Very beautiful. Alright, so let's do the next one. Okay, this one again. So let's start here. So 2008, I think it's fine. Okay, so now we're going to do the highlight and shadow. You can see the background is a lot highlight here. So highlight and shadows. And then shadows. So we need to have some details in the shadow for this one. Okay, let me do 80 for this one, and the highlight. Okay, I think the highlight is fine. I make it 65. Okay, 65. Can go to the next one, clarity. I don't need the clarity. Okay, let's go to color channel here. Alright, so we try to brighten up the face. Okay, the face. Okay, brighten up the face a little bit. Blue, right? The blue, can see the cigarette here, the smoke of the cigarette. And aqua. What about the yellow? Okay, the yellow is the background, it's fine. I don't need yellow, but the yellow I can make it more. Okay, so I think this one. Okay, this is the the face, light on the face. Alright, and exposure. So let me bring a bit more exposure. Good. I think it's good. Okay, 0.4. Okay, let's go to, again, go back to the color channel here. So I think I want more blue here. So this one too bright. Reduce a little bit. Good. Cyan is fine. And okay, this one I'm going to add some warm color to the highlight. Okay, so some warm color to the highlight, maybe like this. Okay, warm color to the highlight. So reduce the highlight as well. The luminance. So in the gradient here, you got hue, saturation, and luminance. So luminance is this one. Okay, this is luminance. Branding. What about the branding? Okay, I think it's too much. Like this, branding 40. Okay, balance. Okay, balance remain 0. Alright. So I think it's good enough for this one here. Let's check. Yep. Alright, it's good. So now we're going to do the noise reduction again. Okay, so noise reduction 40, same. And the sharpening, I use 50 sharpening. Alright. Okay, go to the calibrations, blue primary again. So we're going to make it more color. So be careful, you cannot make it too much. Like this one, you can see the blue is burnt. Okay, the blue is burned out. Okay, so we are going to use just a little bit. Okay, 25. Okay, 25 is enough. Okay, 25 is enough. And what we're going to do is, let's go to the okay, basic here. Okay, let's go to the basic here. So we can do a little bit of the white here, so to punch out the light for the subjects. Okay, punch out the light of the subject. So when you do modes like this, true contrast, and the background is blown out, so we punch out 15. Let me check the hand here. Okay, I think it's fine. So purple luminance, okay, purple luminance, and this one. So you want purple or you want magenta? Okay, so I think I'm going to have more blue color like this. It's nice like this. Okay, and the magenta, let me check. Anything's affected? Not much. Okay, not much. Okay, so I don't need to do too much like this. Okay, I think it's done. It's fine here. Okay, let me check. Alright, I think it's good. Something, the color bending we can fix in Photoshop later. Alright. So now I'm going to enhance the face light. Okay, I'm using the radial filter as well, like what I did just now. So I'm going to make one like this. Okay, and here. Okay, I think it's too much like this. Okay, good. So what you're going to do is less contrast and exposure. So now you have more light, okay, more light on the face. And let's see, maybe you put here. Yes. Make it bigger, okay? Make it bigger and less contrast. Alright. Okay, another one, I want to make a new one for here, for the saturations, because I think the saturation has to be more vibrant here to have the feeling. I like the feeling of this one more vibrant. Okay, saturation. Yes. More color and less contrast. Yes, less contrast here. This makes sense because of the light is here. So like this. Okay, and how about the shadows? Okay, we can have more shadows, a little bit shadow, and the highlight. Okay, because the background is too much. Okay, like this. Alright, so let's check before, after. It's nice, right? Very nice. Okay, so one more thing, I try to darker a little bit here. Okay, so this one I don't need so much light and details. So what I'm going to do is exposure. Okay, make it darker and less contrast. So I still have more details. So you see, I got the details, but it's going to be very dark here. But still, you can see the details, right? So this is how, when I do this, less contrast or minus hundreds. Okay, minus 100. So let's check. See, this one is too bright, so I want to darker. Alright, so darker, make it bigger. So the gradient is bigger and more nature. Beautiful. Wow, beautiful. See the before and after here. Alright, so you can see, very nice. Okay, very nice, the color, everything here. So Okay, so this is about the light room. Okay, this is about the light room. So you can see 4 images here. Very beautiful. Okay, very beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, I love this one. I wish I can have my self-portrait like this. Alright, maybe one of you guys in the future shoot for me, okay, and edit one of the masterpiece for me. Alright, so let me go to the Photoshops. Alright, so we are in Photoshop now. So this is the first images we're going to do. So let's do some few steps. Okay, so how I'm going to fix this photo. So I'm going to fix a little bit like something like this one, a little bit, just to remove. Okay, not something very big. Okay, it's just a small area. And also this one, so I'm trying to make it this, okay, full like this blue color. Okay, so we don't need the extra triangle there. Okay, I think it's fine here. Actually, the whole thing is good. It look nice. Okay, I like the texture here. Okay, so I'm gonna fix some color here. Alright, so we're going to make one blank layer. Okay, one blank layer here, and then we change the blending mode to color. Okay, change the blending mode to color. So I want to fix the blue here and the red, the skin tone here. So I'm going to put this one, the brush. Okay, and to read the color here, read the skin tone, which is a warm color tone, and to make it trendy. Right, so we're going to do something like this a little bit. Okay, and we read some blue color. So we're trying to make like make it more equal. Okay, make it more equal. It's not like two different color crash together. Okay, so we're trying to make more equal. In the blue. Alright, so you can see here now it's going to be softer, the skin tone. It's not softer, the color is more gradient. So before and after, you can see here. So this is really a lot. You can see the contrast is too much, and also here. So I'm trying to make it like this. So the whole half face in the shadow is in cold tone. Okay, it is in cold tone, and also later we're trying to fix a little bit like this one. Okay, we can fix one. Okay, so we can fix here. Like this one is good. Okay, and this one. Fix here. Right here a little bit. Okay, it's good. I think this one we don't need this one. It's too big. Okay, something like that. Okay, and here we can try to do it some bokeh here. Yeah, like this. Right. Okay, I think it's good. And here a little bit more. I think it's good with some bokeh. This one, this tree is fine. Good. And here. Okay, so we're going to fix the forehead here. Okay, you can see the forehead here. So this one we can also make a gradient like this. Move. Okay, and make it soft. so you have not so contrast. I think this one we can remove like this here. Not so contrast. Make it smooth. Alright, good. Very nice. Okay, so zoom out and check, and here a little bit more. Okay, good. Alright, so now we're going to mix this one, and we go to the selective color. Okay, go to selective color, and then you can go to red channel and orange channel and yellow channel, not orange. Okay, red and yellow, but the red mixed yellow is going to be orange. Alright, okay, so you can see how's the yellow. Okay, how's the yellow here? So we can increase the yellow a little bit, increase the red, and we can punch out the light like this. Okay, so the face light. Okay, but it's too much like this, so I'm not going to make it like so bright and so white. Okay, and remain the original because it's cinema. Okay, cinematic feeling and the mood. The color bring out the mood, so I remain the color. And the red one, maybe we can go darker a bit. Okay, good. Let's check. Okay, it's good. And I think this one will make it less. Check. Yes. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, so let me go to, let me see the button. Yes. Okay, mix again, flatten. Okay, let's flatten it. So what I'm going to do it here, I'm going to do some warm light here. Let me see how. Okay, so I'm going to give you the action. So if you have the action, okay, go and download the actions and install to Photoshop. Okay, so you are going to have all these actions here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a round light by gradient. Okay, round light by gradient. I just click the round light by gradient. Alright, so you're going to have this one. Okay, so there's two light here. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. So let's make the light here. Okay, make a light here. Okay, so 180, 188. Okay, so again, okay, 180. I think it's good. So move aside here. Good. So you can have the mood from the light. You can see. Okay, so this is how the gradient feel. Okay, so this is how the gradient feel. Before, after. Alright, so this one we don't need here. Okay, so this is actually, this is highlight, this is screen. So this one, I think we try to remove. Okay, we don't need this one, we remove. Okay, so now we can have a mask to master the gradient. So this is a white mask. You can mask this one as well, either one. So okay, let me choose this one and make it white. So now we're going to make a contrast here. So we still want some contrast. We don't want the face look so so soft and pure. Okay, and this one we're going to remove. So we don't want the light come out from here. Okay, so this is the window, so there's light appear from there, and I think this is 100%, so minus. Okay, make it 50% opacity, and we're going to brush, make a big one brush. Okay, one enough. Alright, so I think it's good. So you can see the mask here. So this is the mask, so you can see the mask here. I just want to bring out some light go through the glass, so you have the mood and the light is like a kind of like a light flare. Okay, so right, so this is before and after. Okay, before and after. So if you feel that it's too much, you can also adjust the fill here. Okay, you can adjust the fill here. Okay, if you don't want too much. Okay, but I think it's nice, right? I feel it's nice. Okay, one more thing, I make it more contrast there is, okay, let me try to copy another one. Okay, and I try to make a color dodge. Okay, let's see, is that going to more contrast? Color dodge. Alright, so this is color dodge. You see very strong highlight. Okay, it's too much. Yeah, of course, too much. So we need to adjust the fill here. So now it's 50 and 50. Right, 50 and 50, you can see here. So there's a mood, warm mood come out from the windows. Alright, so now we're going to flatten again. Alright, flatten it. Cool. So if you want to create one more light, the blue light, you can. Okay, you can do it. And if you want to create some bokeh in front of I mean in front of my lens, in front of your lens, okay, you can also do it here. So it's something like a bokeh, like the rain drops on your lens, right? Okay, so you can try to like copy something here. Blue color, right? Blue color, very simple. Something here, blue color. Okay, make it bigger and don't care about the noise, right? So because we are going to use the Gaussian blur, okay, we use the Gaussian blur to make it blur until you can't see the noise like this. You can see. Okay, so we don't need to blur like too much. So maybe we try 10 pixels. No, 20. Yes, okay, so 20 is good enough. Okay, so we go to screen. Okay, or maybe you try lighter screen, or maybe linear dodge. Okay, so we put it here, maybe here. Okay, maybe bigger. Okay, let me do it in the black and white. Okay, let me do it in the black and white. This. Okay, so this is how you can do cyan and blue. Make it do it in black and white so you don't have the color saturation over saturated, because when you're over saturated you cannot adjust the contrast. Okay, it's blown out. So when you have this, you can make it something like this. Right, so what we're going to do is the blur again. Okay, Gaussian blur. Okay, this time we need to make it a little bit more. Okay, yes, okay, something like this, 85 pixels. Okay, so before you go, okay, this is white, so we need to fill in the blue as well. So now we're going to saturations. Okay, saturations here. So go to colorize. So we try to make it dark like this, 50, minus 50. Okay, minus 50, and you go to the color you want, and then you fill in the color. Alright, like this, very simple. Okay, so and when you click OK, so you can go to enhance again for the light. You can see here the space. Okay, pull all the way here, and higher. Okay, so now you can make a screen lighter, it's not linear dodge. Okay, I think screen is the best. Okay, screen is the best. Okay, so this is what you can do. Okay, okay, opacity 50, 75. Okay, good. So we have a mask here. So we're going to mask. Okay, we're going to mask the bokeh. Mask the bokeh. Right. That's good. Okay. very slow. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is the bokeh, so we can do. Okay, so flatten. Right, so let me see anything here. I think it's good here. Okay, so if you want to have a little bit more details, you can try the shadows and highlights. Before that, we need to create one new layer, right? One new layer. Okay, again, go to the shadows and highlights. Okay, so again, this one remain to 0 and 2500, and this one 20%. Alright, so this one I feel better. Okay, so before and after. Alright, click OK. Nice. So now we're going to make a mask, black mask. Okay, make a black mask. So now you can try to brush 100% opacity. Okay, brush here. Okay, so because of the glass, it's going to have something not so contrast, because it's a glass. There's a dust, there's a raindrops, so it's make the glass a little bit soft and less contrast. So this is the, you see here. Okay, this is the masking. So I think this one I'm going to bring back like this. Nice. I think okay, good. Before, after. Alright, okay, good. Again, save. Very nice. Okay, so I like this kind of photos, something very dramatic. Okay, edited. Alright, so we go to the next one. So this one we're going to, okay, we go to the solo first. So the bride alone. Okay, so the bride alone. This one is really nice already. It's really nice already. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to fix the light behind the bride. Okay, here. So this one I try to fill in some blue. I try the selective color white. Okay, let me check. Okay, so good. Okay, this is some white here, so we're going to fill in some cold tone. Okay, fill in some cold tone before and after. Not too much. You cannot do it too much, this one. So okay, 3. Okay, so this is setting -27 yellow, +10 and 40, 42. Okay, something like this. So it's going to be darker a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Alright. So I think if you think it's not enough, so actually you can do the selection. If you want to remove it by this selection, you can do it like this. Okay. You can do it like this. This is going to be remove the whole highlight there. Alright, so it's removed. I think it's nice, good. So you can still see the light come from here. It's very nice. Okay, and I like the texture here, so I want to remain the texture here. So I think it's quite nice here. So I just want to do some liquify. Okay, do the liquify. So especially the bright. Okay, especially the bright. Let me go for the liquefied. Okay, you can see the hands here. Okay, so I'm going to make it slimmer a bit. And here, be careful the line. Be careful of the line. Okay. the purpose of editing is trying to make it look natural. So no matter what you are doing, okay, even you do liquify, you need to do it very carefully and be careful about all the line. Okay, yeah, okay, good. So I'll make it straight. Good. And anyway, okay, this one, the cloak is fine. Okay, it's good. Maybe this one a little bit. Okay. Good. Alright, so click yes. Okay, and the leg here. Okay, so I think we need to get some skull on the leg. Okay, so we are going to fix a bit here the texture, the shadows. Okay, and this one. Okay, here as well. Right here a little bit. Okay, it's good. And here some more. Alright, it's good. And let me see the face. So see, I use the path tool, okay, to remove something I don't want on the skin also. If you want to use the path tool, or you want to use the healing brush or the spot healing, either one you can use, or you want to use the clone stamp, okay, you also can use a clone stamp. Okay, clone stamp pattern. Here, okay, you can use a clone stamp. Okay, so you need to read. So click the option key or click the alternate key so you can read and to retouch. So read this one to replace here, and read here to replace here. Okay, so this is clone stamp, right? Very simple. Alright. So also this one you can use the clone stamp if you want. Okay, and wait, what else? Okay, here, clone stamp. So you also can fix the color here. And this read here, and then you play. So you can see the opacity 30, okay, flow 100, okay. Right. Let's move. Okay, and what is that? Make it bigger and softer here. Alright. So you can see here, okay, very simple. And this one, the highlight, you can actually also fix with the clone stamp. So do we need the portraiture. Yes, later we go and fix the portraiture for the whole face. Okay, for the whole face. So I'm using my F2 again here to remove the hair on the forehead. Right. And this one. And this, okay, don't forget this one. Nice. Okay, here a little. Okay, good. And this one also. Right. Nice. Okay, good. So now we're going to, I think it's fine here. So now we're going to the portraiture, image nomic portraiture. Okay, so now we're going to read the skin mask. Okay, go to skin mask, read the skin color. Nice, right? And enhancement. Okay, go to enhancement and let me zoom in. It's already very smooth here. So we just pick the smoothing normal and 80% of use mask, sharpness. So here we increase one brightness and tint. Okay, remain the 0 and warm. Okay, I think we can go a little bit higher. The warm +3. Alright. So we have more dramatic effects. Okay, one contrast. Alright. So I think it's fine. Yes, it looks very good, very smooth. Okay, and click. So this is how I like the portraiture because of the, it's very fast. Good. So here you have the smoothing area. Okay. So it's nice, very nice. Okay, so let me do the masking. So because I'm not going to do the whole things. Okay, just for the skin tone. So I'm going to brush the skin here. Hand, leg, and here. Alright. So this is how the portraitures work. Okay, so I'm going to make the saturation a little bit. So because the leg saturation is too much, so less vibrant. Okay, less vibrant. And make a black mask. So we're going to, okay, just to brush the leg here. And also the hand. Okay, also the hand. Okay, here. And it's fine. It's good. Alright. Beautiful girl. Alright, beautiful girl. Alright, so anything. Okay, it's good. Very nice. I like it so much. And here I want to darken a little bit. Use the dodge and burn tool. Okay. So I just want to burn the highlight. So choose the highlight. Okay, expose 34, protect tone. So I just want to burn a little bit here. Yes. So not so bright here. So I focus on the subject. Good. Very nice. Perfect. I love the light, how the light go to the face. It's really cinematic, dramatic. Okay, so save. Alright, so go to the next one again. So we have the where is the photo? Here. Okay, the groom alone. Okay, the groom alone here. Wow. Okay, I like this one. Nice. Okay, first thing I want to turn the light behind become yellow, warm. Okay, become warm color. Okay, and I think it's good. I like the texture on the face. Okay, but I just want to fix a little bit like this one. Okay, this one, some small, okay, small things. Right, fine. This is fine. Right, and here I want to fix the hand here. Okay, this one. Let's make it softer. Okay. This one also. We try to make it soft. Okay, nice. Yeah. Alright, so the blue one you can change, right? Okay, so let me change the color. Not the selective color, sorry. Okay, remove this one. Okay, I want to show this one. Okay, again, blank layer, and then go to color. So this is what we did for the first photo. Okay, so blank layer, blending mode, color, and then you go to read the color you want to fill in. So I read the skin tone here. This is the color I want. So opacity 24, I think it's fine. So we make it slowly like this. You see it? Alright. Here, again. Right. So you can see how the light there change. Okay. They change. Okay, so flattened. Hand we fixed already, and then we're going to fix the face. Right, so the face is the same. So let me do again. Okay, color blending mode. So we're going to read here the color I want. So now we're going to make it more opacity and brush again. So you see how I fix the color here. Okay, how I fix the color here. And then here a little bit. This one. Okay, we can read here and then fill in here. So to have the skin tone more equal, okay? More equal skin tone. And this one, the eyebrow. Alright. Nice. Again. Yes. So you can see the forehead here, especially the forehead. Before, okay, maybe zoom in a bit more. Before and after, before, after, before, after, right? So this is how you can change and fix the color, fix the skin tone, okay? Especially the color bending like this one, okay? So we can fix a bit here as well. So this one, opacity 19. And we can fix this one. Yes, right. So to have the warm color, nice, beautiful. So you have the rim light. You still have the rim light, okay? So it's good, very good. Before, after. Right, done. Okay, flatten it. So now we fix the face already, and we still can bring a little bit of light on the face by selective color. So we go to red channel. Okay, red channel. Okay, you can brighten up like this one. Okay, and more yellow. pink, I think more yellow and red. Okay, so make it here. Okay, so I try to brighten up this part of face. Okay, now check. So I can brighten out the paint as well. Looks good. Alright, beautiful. Alright, and here, okay, we're going to fix the the bulb behind, which is the white channel. So selective color, white channel, yellow. Can you see? So the white become yellow. Okay, so you can see the white and now yellow. I want to make it warm color, so I need the red. So reduce the red and like this one. Alright, so there's not pure white. I don't like a pure white there, so I try to make it a warm color like this. Okay, warm color like this, and yes, now it's warm. And here, okay, a little bit here. Yes, now it's become warm. Right, so you can see the masking here. So this only for the light behind, which is the background, and brown out. Okay, just for the brown out area. Mix together. Okay, so now we're going to make some color here, a little bit more color. So I think I want to change the, okay, go to the, just now we have the round light, right? So we try again, round light. Okay, good. So we have the round light here. Okay, close this one, same. Okay, we're going to put this one, try to make it here. Yes. Okay. Why? Because of this is the warm light. The warm light go through the glass and go to the subject. So we can do this one. Okay, we can do this one. 155. See? Wow. Okay. Nice. Right. Nice. I like it. Okay, 232. Right. 232. So when we have 232, this one. So now we're going to put a mask here. Here we don't want the light. Okay, because of the glass is this area. Okay, so we need to know very clear about how the light go through the glass and also the interior. Okay, so now we're going to fix this one. Okay, the brush. Okay, so here is not the light cannot go hit this area, so we know that. And I think, let's see the mask here. Okay, so we are going to make it bigger a little bit. Okay, so bigger a bit. Okay, so we're going to have more light. The light slightly, just a little bit hit down, go down by gradients. Okay, here. Right. A bit more here. Alright, it's good. Okay, but I don't want to hit the face too much, so I'm going to remove here for the face. Okay, just in case, I know the light is just half of it, of the images, so but still in case I don't want the light hit too much. So I try to mask already. Okay, good. So let's see. Beautiful. So there's a mood there already. Wow, when I look at something like this, I like it and excited. Okay. Rose. Nice. Okay, so this one I want to reduce the fill. So I don't want too much fill on the glass. Okay, I think we can have a 50 like this. Okay, 51, and then I create another one. Okay, create another one, and this one we're going to put a linear dot. Let's try the linear dot. I think it's going to be very strong. Yeah, very strong. Okay, I want something very strong here, but it's not like so strong, so reduce the fill 20%. I think yes, 21% is fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, okay, let me see the before after before I decide to do the brush. Okay, before and after. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more, so like 26 is fine. Okay, 26. So now we're going to I want to turn this one in one folder and make it a black mask. Okay, so because I want to have a brand new mask, so I'm going to cover it, the whole the gradient fill. I'm going to cover it, this one. Okay, so I'm going to just a little bit here to something shine on the edge, like this. Okay, so you have the mood there, something shine from the edge like this, right? So this is what I want. Okay, so you can see the, yeah, there's a small area here, see? All right, good, and I feel good. And let me flatten it. Very nice, so beautiful. Okay, so beautiful. Okay, let me see the before after. You can see the before after. Nice, right? So you see the, how's the light, the mood, the light, and then the details, everything, texture on the glass, especially the drops there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and what is that? Okay, let me remove this one. Good. Okay, so now we're going to save this one. Okay. So the last one is the bride and groom together. Okay, bride and groom together. Okay, so this one I'm going to do the demonstrate to you guys. I'm going to put some drops also on the glass, but when I shoot this one, I don't have any drops on the glass. So I'm going to show you, you're going to download the files, right? So you got this one. Okay, so this is the file source, okay, the file resources. Okay, so you download this and then you open it. So here you go. Okay, so select all. So I'm going to put in front of them. Okay, put in front of them. So like this one, you're going to make the raindrops in front of them. It's like a texture, beautiful texture, right? So you're trying to see the screen. Okay, this is the screen. Okay, and how is the highlight? Highlight is not, okay, lighter. Okay, so we're going to use the screen. Okay, so use the screen here, move something like this. Okay, here is good. Okay, so the bride, the groom, and this one, the fill, I think we try to make it 70, 80. Okay, 80, and we do it a little bit caution blur. Okay, we do it a little bit caution blur because we cannot so clear. Okay, you have the 1.8, right? Aperture 1.8, so we don't like to be so clear, so we're going to do this. Good. And also we try to make a blue, a warm tone for this, warm tone color, right? And nice. Okay, good. So this is what you can do it. So you can see the, okay, this is warm and this is cold. Okay, so the setting here, okay, so the setting here, let me show you again. So this is -10. We put -10 easier for you guys, and this one you put 65. Alright, and this one 211. Okay, 211. So this is the saturation hue. Okay, here click OK. Remember, you click colorize. Okay, colorize. And so if you go to normal, so this is color, this is the color, okay, blue color. So we need to match the whole ambience, so that's why. And now we go to screen, so now you have blue color, and put a mask there. So we're going to brush a little bit here, so we don't want the, okay, I think we don't need, I think we cannot use brush. Okay, so let me show you this one. Okay, we use the, okay, select the, okay, select the area, and then we paste. Okay, and here select, and we replace here. So replace something clean. Okay, fine here. Okay, so this one also. So this one as well. Nice. And here. Nice. So you have the raindrop surrounding, but not the face. Okay, not for the face. Right. I think here there's some problem about here. Here is fine. Okay, here is good. But here I think I need to fix it because it's dark. Okay, it's different. Okay, let me see what. Okay, this is good. This is not okay. So let me do this. Okay, so we're going to have a mask here. So we're going to erase here. Okay, we don't need this one. Erase. Erase. And here actually it's too much. Here is too much. Okay, so we're going to brush like this, make it softer. Make it softer. And then here make another one. Okay, and this one we can do it a small one, and then decide to put it here. Okay, make a small one and put it here. So I just replace. Okay, so put a mask. Okay, this one can be 100% like this. Okay, good. You can move back here. Alright. For this one here, okay, I can remove the here, remove this one. Nice. Right. Okay. Merge these two. Alright. So make it screen. Okay. So I still think it's too sharp, so I want to make it more blur. Okay, so more blur like this. 13, 14, 15. Okay, make it 15. Alright, it's good. Okay, so let me merge, and here, okay, so actually I don't want this one, so I'm going to crop here. I'm going to crop from here. Okay, make it a little bit more vertical. Okay, more. Yes, alright, it's good. So one more thing is I want to make it a little bit more contrast for the subject. So darker a little bit, highlight a little bit. Okay, So more contrast for the subject. It's not for the whole images, but for the subject, especially for the groom here. Nice and bright. Yes. All right. Beautiful. Okay, good. So let's merge together. All right. So I think the bright face can be brighter a little bit more. So let's make her face brighter up. So remember, selective color, red channel, brighter up. Okay, and black mask. So what I'm going to do is her face. So we're going to put here. Right, done. So this one I think is good. I like the texture from here, from the face of the groom. So I just want to retouch a little bit here. This one, there's a highlight here, so I use the clone stamp. Okay, the clone stamp to remove and make it softer. Right, and this one is too big here. Remove a bit. Okay, good. So you can see the softer from the chrome stamp. Okay, let me see the before and after. Before and after. All right. Okay, so let me save the file. Alright, so this is the photos. Alright, so let me show you the 4 of the images, the 4 masterpieces, and in one series in the screen for you guys. So alright, so this is the 4 images in one series. So you can see the feeling, the mood, the texture, the color, and also the lighting is really important. So I hope you get the step by step, and also I hope to see you how is the result, okay, after you learn. Okay, so this is something different, okay, very different, and it's very good for you to have this kind of photo in your portfolio and to show to your customer, to potential clients. All right, so I see you next time, next masterpiece.